Okay, students, good morning and namaste. And you know that last in last class we did about scientific study in which we studied what is science, what are science process skills, and what are scientific learning, and then we interrelated them. We also studied about different type of science process skills like basic skills and yes, that they are integrative skills. After that, it is the continuity of last time class, and today we are going to read about different fields of science, then what are the achievement of these different fields and what are professional opportunities. So, these things are main topics of today's class. So, before starting the class, I am going to give you one question to think as usual. So, here is the question. You have to think about it. What are advantages of studying science? Have you got the answer? Just list in short. Okay. So, about that you will compare your answer with today's class. Here today we will discuss about these things later in different subtopics. Now, here I am giving some diagrams to which some figures to which you have to study and then find out that this dress, the work is related with which profession. All of them are related with science, but you have to identify profession. You, I think you are familiar with the person. Yes, they both of them are what? Pilots. Yes. Now you can see the next. What is it is related with? Medicine. Good. Next. Oh, it is very difficult to find out what is that round thing. What is the person doing in that dark? He is astronomer. Yes, astronomer. And then yes, meteorologist. Meteorologist. Yes, that is the person studying about weather. Yeah. So, all of these subject that means professions are related with science. So, science covers a wide area in the case of profession. Okay. So, here we will discuss later in detail. Another thing here you can see, can you say that what are they? Yes, engineers, yeah, they are constructing something. So, engineers are of different type and here they are civil engineers doing some construction work. What can you guess here? Here is written squeeze test, then percolation, warm test, pH test. So, these tests all of them are related with, yes, very easily you can guess that is what? Soil. So, soil testing it is done by soil specialists. Yes. Okay. So, they are some professions which are supported by science. So, at first here we are going to see about field of science. Here a tree is made. So, main stem is what? Science, and look in its branches and segments what are given here: chemistry, physics, biology, earth sciences, space sciences. There may be many more. Here these two, except these two, the three only are main streams of science: chemistry, physics, biology. In fact, earth science, space science, they are also related with here physics, chemistry, biology. So, they may be related with one or more mainstream of science. So, they are called as intersubjective fields. Okay. Main fields are physics, chemistry and biology. So, here these things are here also given: biology, physics, chemistry, and next one geology and astronomy given here, but remember they are what? Intersubjective fields. Okay. And environmental science also here is given, meteorology may be there, metrology may be there, yes, soil science may be, agriculture may be. There are many intersubjective fields of science, but few are represented here. Okay. Now, look about physics. Here these diagrams, if you study them, what do the diagrams say about? Look here, it is about atomic structure, that means about structure of matter. Then it is about lens, it is about motion of force, here also about light and lens, yes, magnet, electricity, motion here. So this thing can be summed up in this way, that physics is the branch of science concerned with the nature and properties of matter and energy as well as motion of force. So these things are studied in physics. They are nature and properties of matter and energy and motion of the force. Okay? And those persons who study about physics, they are called as physicists. Physicists are the scientists who study about physics. And what are the major branches of physics? Major branches of physics are geophysics. Geophysics means that physics which is related with the earth. Astrophysics, the physics related with the space. Modern physics, nuclear physics. So they are also branches. Yes, nuclear physics, everything is not necessary to have, that means the clear idea about that, but there are some branches, just name is enough for you: geophysics, astrophysics, modern physics and nuclear physics. If physics is related with other subject also, then that will be one branch of physics. Okay. So few branches only are introduced here. Now next, some physicists. You are familiar with some of them. Yes, you know Sir Isaac Newton. Yes, okay. Related with what? You can guess. Yes, laws of motion you have done, law of gravitation. So like that, doesn't matter. You are familiar with Galileo Galilei. Yes. Next, Albert Einstein. Next, Thomas Alva Edison. Can you identify him? Only Michael is clear. He is Michael Faraday. Yes, you can say father of electricity. Yeah. And Alexandro Volta. He is also related with electricity. So they are international scientists, world scientists, global scientists. We have some Nepalese scientists also, but in the case of physics, the first scientist is known as Gehendra Shamsher Jang Bahadur Rana. He invented many machines which were used in war, okay, in Nepalese context. So he is considered here. Look here, this what does the caption of the figure say? Gehendra Shamsher JBR, the first scientist of Nepal. Yes, but usually we do not find information about our scientists. So I think it is better to know our scientists also, not only inside country. I will give you some examples in other fields. There are many scientists which are working outside the country being Nepalese citizen. Okay. So let's see chemistry. At first, you link the knowledge of chemistry with these diagrams. What are they given about? Yes, they are. That is classification, related to classification of element. Then it is related with structure of substance, structure of matter. They are related with about interaction and formation of new substances. So when we connect all them together, we find that the branch of science concerned with the substances of which matter is composed, I can say composition of a matter, the investigation of their properties and reactions, that means when these substances react together, and the use of such reaction to form new substances. So three fundamental things are here. One is composition of the substance, next one is properties and reaction of these substances, and last one is what? The product after the reaction. So that subject which deals about these things, that is called as chemistry, and the persons who study about chemistry are called as chemist. Physics, what did we say? Physicist. So the experts in chemistry and those who are studious in chemistry, they are called as what? Chemists. And look here, branches. inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry. Inorganic chemistry is that chemistry in which non-carbonic substances are studied, and in organic chemistry, those substances which contain carbon, they are studied. And in physical chemistry, that is related with what? Physical structure of the chemicals. Yes, or you can say about classification of elements, atomic structures, blah blah blah. And there are some branches of chemistry. Chemistry may be linked with other subjects also, maybe biochemistry, maybe geochemistry. So, like that, it may be linked with others also, but here only main are mentioned. Okay. Now, next, okay, some chemists we have to identify. So, you can identify very easily, his work is also behind him. He is Mendeleev, yes, famous Russian chemist. Next is Dalton, yes. Next is Niels Bohr. All of them are related with what? Classification and atomic structure. Yeah, Lavoisier, properties of different gases, and then Priestley, who discovered one gas. Yes, you remember who? That means what was the gas discovered by him? Yes, oxygen. Not only national. Look, she is Pratibha Pandey Malla. She is a Nepalese chemist, and she is working outside the country, being a responsible, that means that responsible post. She is doing her job. Now, next chemist is Mr. Rojit Shrestha. Rojit Shrestha, very young person, 31 years old when this photo was uploaded. At that time when he awarded the prize, he was of 31 years old only, and it is not so old, notice. So, he is still, that means not so old. Yeah. Okay. So, there are some chemists, national and international. Now, biology, from diagram you can guess, there are some here. Why microscope is shown? Because there are some organisms which can be seen under microscope. Yes, some microscopes, microscopic organisms, and not only that, very big trees. Yes, huge whale. So, they are also from microscopic organism to huge bodied organisms are studied. All the animals and plants are studied under it. So, you can say that the study of morphology, external structure, physiology, body functioning, anatomy, internal structure, behavior, interaction with the environment, origin and distribution of living organisms is called biology. In short, you can say that study of animals and plants is called as biology. That is also considerable definition. Yes. Now, next, biologists are the scientists who study about biology. As physics, studying person, physicist, then chemistry, chemist, biology, biologist. Yes. And the main branches of biology are zoology, botany, microbiology. Like that, there are some other branches, but mainly here you are shown here. Zoology, botany are enough, but here microbiology is also added. Okay. So, now identify some biologists. Yes, you know him, Charles Darwin, Darwin's theory. About that theory also we have to read later. Gregor Mendel, about his Mendel's law also we will read. Carolus Linnaeus, you have studied about him. In what form you have studied? Yes, he gave the fundamental classification of living beings. Then Professor Padam Simkhara, he is Nepalese biologist and working in UK. Okay, and he is also famous for his work. So, in detail you can read that, or you can find him about him in websites also. Now, look here, Dr. Gyanu Lamichhane, that is microbial genetist. Okay, that is related with what? Genetics. Okay, genetics is that subject in which we study about heredity and variation. Yeah. Okay. Now, he is Kumud Dahal, Dr. Kumud Dahal. Yes, that is a transplant surgeon. He is also out of country. And she is Dr. Sushila Maharjan. She won one prize in 2016. She is also biologist, and you know the famous person, he is Dr. Sandhu. Because of his modification in lens, he made that ocular lens which is used especially for the patients who are suffering from cataract, we say moti bindu, yes, cataract. So, it was expensive treatment at first, but he made some modifications. It was, that means the ocular lens were discovered already, but they were expensive, and he made easier and accessible to all. So, many Nepali people have been advantageous from it, and for his precious work, recently he has got international prize also. I think about him you have listened, about his prize also you have listened. Okay, good. Now, so there are some biologists, national and international. Now, intersubjective field of science. Intersubjective fields, as I told you, that this field is not any pure field, but based on physics, chemistry, biology, or one or more. Yes. So, there are some special fields which are based on the knowledge obtained from many streams of science, are called intersubjective fields. Geology, astronomy, agriculture, and environmental science are some examples of such intersubjective fields. Not only them, there are many others. Yeah. So, he is also one Nepalese geologist, famous geologist. He have got different prizes. He has presented different papers in international magazines. Yeah, and he was farmer. Here is given head of geology, but he was, now he is retired from that job. He was head of geology in Tribhuvan University, that was in Trichandra College. He was working. Okay, and look here, another young person, Lujendra Oza. He is working in NASA, and when he was at the age of 25, at that time he did some exploration. So, age is not the you can say bar. Yes, age is not you can say what borderline. Yes. So, neither age, not geography. Yes, it is not necessary that all of the scientists are very educated. That is also not, that means limitation. Yes. Okay. Dr. Raju Pokhrel is another environmentalist. He is also Nepalese. Yeah. So, they are some Nepalese scientists who worked, are working, they are working in different fields. Okay. Now, all those things we have studied, you can sum up in this form: science, biology, then zoology, botany, microbiology, physics. In physics, we did geophysics, astrophysics, modern physics, and nuclear physics. Third mainstream is chemistry, and the branches of chemistry are inorganic chemistry, organic chemistry, and physical chemistry, and interspecific fields in which we did about geology, astronomy, agriculture, and environmental science. So, from here, from this concept map, you have a clear idea that how many fields are of science. So, now just test little bit. Yes. So, you are given few minutes only, 2 minutes. Just see the questions, make that mind make up about the answer. Tell the name of main fields of science. What is chemistry? Name the major branches of biology. Tell name of any 3 intersubjective fields of science, and who are physicists. You have to write answer of these questions later, okay? And you have to show the answers to your teacher. Yeah, I think all of the questions are easy. You can write easily. Well, now we are going to do about different fields of science and professional opportunities. At first, see the figures. What is the person doing? He is also scientist doing something. Can you guess what is it? the structure? Could not guess? Oh, it is DNA, and here another DNA piece is trying to be joined here. That is called genetic engineering. Okay? By this connection, new characteristics can be developed in what? New organisms. So, he is genetic engineer. So, look, genetic engineer by the study of science. Here, what is he doing? Doing something with plants? Yes, maybe botanist, maybe environmentalist, yes, maybe agriculturist, but she is interacting with plant. In fact, she is botanist. And what is happening here? Yes, patient is sleeping and beside her there is doctor or health worker. Yeah, but she is doctor checking her. And here look, oh, number of peoples are with one small creature. Is it clear? Yes, it is rat. And they are zoologists. Okay. So, here it is biology field, all of them are related with what? Biology. So, biology's branches, only 3 were introduced, now you have introduced some more, zoology, botany and microbiology, already I have introduced. Next one is what? Genetics, medical science, biotechnology. Yes, so they are branches, not only them, there are others also. Professional opportunities. So, by studying biology, people may be zoologist, botanist, here zoologist, botanist, genetic engineer, doctor. Yes. So, that is the field of that means in that is the professional opportunity of the biology. Okay, students. Now, see about next field of science. Next professional opportunity of science. At first you guess which field is related with them. Oh, he is main hint point, isn't it? You have identified. He is who? Yes, Albert Einstein. So, related with physics. Yes. So, scientist, physicist. One profession is physicist. Can you identify this profession? The people are working on the road, that may be for the improvement of the road. So, who are they? Engineers, yes. And here, you know what is the machine called? MRI machine, and that is also you can say that it is related with radiology. Radiology, the person is radiologist, here is patient. And what is she doing? She is measuring something, she is developing measurement of anything. So, she is metrologist. 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 You may be confused these two terms, metrologist and meteorologist. They are different professions. This profession is related with the development, improvement or discovery related with standards of measurement, and that profession is related with the weather. Yes, weather forecasting. So, system development for weather forecasting. Yeah. So, that they are meteorologist. Yeah, meteorologist. Okay. Now, here field is physics. So, in physics branches, nuclear physics already given you, atomic physics. Nuclear physics is limited inside nucleus only, and atomic physics is has little bit wider area. Optics related with lens, yes. Astrophysics related with astronomy, and modern physics is related with what? Modern physics, yes, other simple things related with it. Okay. So, they are different branches of physics, and professional opportunities after studying physics. peoples may be here. All of them are shown here: physicist, engineer, radiologist, and meteorologist. Okay. Okay, students. Now you have to identify the next professional opportunities in the figure. Can you identify them? Who are they related with? Here the person is studying something about the chemical, writing something. Here the person is seeing in list and with these medicines. Here the person is studying about interaction of some things, substances. Yes, you can guess very easily. That is related with what? Chemistry. So, what is the professional opportunity? What are the professional opportunities of chemistry? At first, you recall once again the branches: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, biochemistry, and one very new subject is in present days nanochemistry. In nanochemistry, such type of substances are manufactured which have the size of the particles in between 1 nanometer to 100 nanometer. You know what is nanometer? About that you will read later also, but already you should know that 1 nanometer equals 10 to the power minus 9 meter. How small? 1 nanometer. So, here it means that what? 0.01, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So, here are how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits. So, look how small the size of particle is. Biggest one is 100 times of it. That may be here. How many 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0. Yes. Yes. So, that size minus 9 means that. So, if here is meter, that will be meter. If there is gram, that will be gram. But here we are talking about what? Meter. That is why that meter. Okay. So, it is very small size. Because it is new, that is why I elaborated it. Does not matter. So, after studying chemistry, people may be chemist. Pharmacologist means, okay, look here, two terms are very similar. Pharmacologist and pharmacist. Both the terms are confusing. In fact, these persons are related with, these professionals are related with manufacturing of medicines. Different type of tablets, capsules, syrups, they are made by them. And pharmacists are the person who tell about the using method, what amount, at which time, how many times per day the medicine has to be taken. That is suggested by these people, which is delivered through doctors and nurses. Yeah? Okay. So, they are two different professionals. So, pharmacists also given here, and chemical engineers. Chemical engineers are related with, there are number of processes of manufacturing of the chemicals. So, process of manufacture is controlled by whom? Chemical engineers. Okay. Now, what are they? Somebody is digging here, rock, somebody is doing here. Yes, you identified. Do you know the person? He is Nepalese scientist. Yes, still he is active in schools. Sometimes in your school also he may visit. Okay, he is Mr. Suresh Bhattrai from NASO. There is one organization, NASO. Yes, and he and his team is working to make familiar about the study of astronomy in school level students. So, for that he nationally, internationally he is trying. Okay, and the person is related with what? What is he doing? That is about something about plants, and it is like look like food plant. So, agriculture. Okay. So, see, geologist, then meteorologist, then astronomer, and what? agriculturist or agro-specialist. Yeah, let's see who are they. Geology, environmental science, agriculture and astronomy are the main branches of intersubjective fields, and professional opportunities are geology, meteorology, soil specialist, astronomist, who are also called as, usually they are termed as what? Astronomers. Astronomers, antronomist are astronomers, agro-specialist and environmentalist. Environmentalist. Okay, they are some those professions which are related with intersubjective fields, because only one, physics, chemistry, biology, or you can say it is not any special like them. They are here. The knowledge of physics, chemistry and biology are here. Okay, on the base of that knowledge, this field is, this profession is developed. Okay. Some important achievement of study of different fields of science. Look here, what is given here? Doing something, yes, but here in, I think, OT, operation theater. So doctors are doing operation, yes, and these two ships, can you guess why they are shown here? They are clones, cloning. About cloning I will explain little bit later. Wait. And here, what is he doing, what is he getting and what is he giving? Vaccines, good, yes. And here also related with that, it also looks like surgery, but here heart is taken out from the body. It is organ transplantation. Okay, from one person to another person, from one animals to another animals, organs can be transplanted. And what is it? Is it horse or donkey? No one, it is mule. Yes, which is used in our hilly region to carry loads. We say khachar, mule. That is hybrid of horse and donkey. Out of father and mother, one is donkey and another one is horse. Okay. So, that is hybrid. So, not in animals only, but in plants also hybrid development is done. Okay, let us see what is related about biology and the important achievements. Surgery, cloning, surgery, you are familiar with it. Cloning is by taking a cell, a tissue of any part of the body that is developed into new organism, that is called as cloning. In fact, it can be done in any animals, but it is legally it is not allowed in human beings, but in other animals it is tested. Okay. First clone was dolly, that was sheep. Yeah. Later it was done in dog, in cat, etc. So that process is called as cloning. Can you relate it, this technology, with our religion? Have you listened about Rakta Bij? Rakta Bij, when in the war of demon and goddess Kali, when that means the head of the demon was cut and the blood was dropped, each drop became a demon. So, you have listened about that story when Kali does not allow to fall any drop of blood on the land, because one demon who was blessed that if any drop of blood is dropped on the earth, then it will take a new form of demon. When we listened about it, it was unbelievable, but really it may be done. It needs a special method, special environment, another thing, but can be done in present days. Yes, you can link it, this knowledge there. Okay. And here vaccine development, organ transplantation. So, one type of organ in other. So, other things I have test tube baby may be new for you. It does not mean that the baby develops inside the test tube, some processes only develop, and after that some treatment, some processes, the developed zygote is kept in mother's uterus, and that grows in the form of new organism naturally. About that you will be study later in another relation as IVF. Technology in class 9, 10, that will be taught probably in class 10, you will read about it. And hybrid development is uh, developing new varieties. In our country also number of new varieties of maize are developed. Yes. So, animals also can be developed in this way, vegetables are developed. So, that is called as what? Hybrid development. So, they are achievements of what? Biology. Only few are mentioned here. There are number of achievements of biology. Later also we have to do it when we will read about its challenges. Okay. You can identify easily, that is the achievement of which field? Sure, yes, it is about physics. So, here this instrument is very important for our life, for humans life, because in many of the machines this instrument is used. Yes, that is what? Electric motor. And here microscope, that is also the product of physics. Yes, and that is X-ray machine. It is related with communication and they are means of transportation. So, all of them are related with what? Physics, electrical engines, microscope, X-ray, development of communication technology and transportation technology, all of them are important achievements of physics. Yeah. And yeah, what is shown here? Medicine, it is fuel, plastics. So, like plastics may be other industrial chemicals also, cement is also one industrial chemical. Here all of them are here, these two are also industrial chemical fertilizer, pesticide, and they are metals. Yes. So, they are all of them are achievements of what? Chemistry. Yes. So, chemistry important achievements, medicine, metals, fuel, industrial chemicals like plastics, cements, chemical fertilizer, pesticides. If anybody says that this is time of plastic, we cannot say no, because each and everything around us, there is no moment when we are out of plastic. Yes, because plastic is so popular, plastic is used so much. You can think once that in past 2 hours what thing of plastic was with you. Remember that the clothing were owned by you, that may be sweater, coat, that is also artificial fiber. Artificial fiber means synthetic fiber, that is also a type of plastic. Yeah. So, terry cotton, terylene is plastic there. Yeah. So, okay, pen I am using, that is plastic. Yes, like that. Mobile we use made up of plastic. So, does not matter, there are more use of plastic, that is why it is being one of the major cause of pollution also. Yeah. Now, one project I am going to give you, that is written work. Write an essay of about 1500 words on the topic role of science and technology in development of Nepal. What are the fields in which the development, that means science and technology, can play an important role to develop our country? You have to write about it, and by doing that work you have to show your teacher. So, today we have finished about different fields of science. Then what are the professional opportunities by studying these fields, and then we did that what are the important achievement of the different fields of science, important achievements. So, it was today's lesson, and now let us see how much you have learnt. Okay, try to answer it. Achievement of which field of science is cloning? You remember cloning? Can you guess? That is it physics, chemistry, biology or geology? Match your answer. Correct? Yes? Okay. Now, next, what are studied in the field of environmental science? Only wild animal, both living and non-living, only wild plants, or river and mountains? You are guessing? Smashed? Okay. Now next, which field of science provides the professional opportunity shown in the diagram? What is shown here? A very big house made up of plastic and inside which plants are grown. Yes, it is what? Greenhouse. So that is related with what? Physics, chemistry, biology, or intersubjective. So you can, what is your guess? Let's see. Here is construction of something, using of some material, growing of something. Let's see what is it? Intersubjective field. Yes. Now, achievement of which field of science is vaccine? Very easily you have guessed it. That is what? Biology. Now, we have a list of questions and you have to note these questions. Write the name of the main fields of science. What is the major difference between physics and chemistry? Not many points, only 1 to 2 points enough. If you like to be a soil engineer in future, study of which subject or subjects will support your profession? Explain. Write any 3 achievements of biology. The achievement of science has made human life easier. There is a statement in inverted commas. So, you have to justify it. Okay? You justify the statement. The achievement of science has made human life easier. So, these answers are your homework. And after doing their answer, you have to show your teacher. Okay, students, I hope that you have understood well. So, we will see you in next class. That's all. Thank you.